Well, Wednesday night was our breast cancer game. This was our 5th year of it. It started a few years back when we had recruited our catcher from California, Lena Nordstrom. Her mother was actually going through cancer treatment and radiation at the time, chemotherapy, and it was a big decision for her to decide to come to Houston. And whenever we were going through that, she made that decision. It was always in the back of our mind when she was here about trying to find a way to start something like that and honor her and all the other women that we know who've been affected by it. You know, it started really simple, just us wanting to wear some pink jerseys as girls, you know, any way to do something different and spice it up, and then kind of include that. And we actually had, at the time, Chris Burkhalter was our, senior women's sport administrator, and he did a great job of jumping on board. He had someone who was closely affected to him, and we just found so many people, support staff-wise, who had been affected by it. And we just slowly took it one by one, and each year it's gotten bigger and bigger. I think it was our 3rd year that we actually won the award for the Susan G. Komen. So it's one of those things that I think community-wise, it's also kind of given us a chance to show that we are a huge contributor to this community, whether our girls realize it or not. On a lot of times that they affect what happens, and they have power to really make a difference and a chance to change things for people. You know, that dollar amount, $11,000, is a lot to raise in an event, and considering how we did it, just from our parents and our staff here who all have another job and jobs to do on game days. So, I had said in the interview the other day, it was such a huge team effort. I mean, it literally took every person doing jobs they've never done before, behind the scene things, for it to be such a big event. I mean, 1,600 plus, that's something that we talk about all the time, and for these girls to experience that in their lifetime, to play in front of a crowd like that, it doesn't happen a lot in softball unless you usually make it to the College World Series. So I was happy for them to be able to do it on such a big stage and then come out, and get the win on that. I think that's something, sometimes the wins and losses are the last thing that we think about when you're in front of such a big crowd. We were so worried about the event going so well. I was glad that so many people got to see Houston softball, because we're very clear a lot of them come out to be A&M supporters, and for them to get a chance to see what type of event we can host, how we can be on the field and what we can bring. I was really excited for our team and for this university and program. We talk so much to these girls about, you are part of something that's bigger than yourself. On a daily basis, we spend our time talking to them, how they represent themselves in this program, in the classroom, off the field. Nothing, I think, shows that bigger than that event like that, when you can show up and your parents and everyone is involved and did something and brought something and made a difference and affected and impacted so many people, not only in attendance, but the money that this is going to go to and make a difference to. I just think it's one of those things, we don't make that point bigger than an event like that.